Hi, I'm Chris Jong. Welcome to the Hardware Hideout. Today we're going to be covering a little bit about the MTech interior door locks, some of the passage sets, the privacy sets, and some of the options available for them. Welcome back. All right, so MTech locks are actually a really good choice for any of the modern homes these days, from the lower end up all the way up to the $1 million homes. So MTech is actually a really great value for the lock hardware that you get. So the cost versus the value of the function is actually very competitive, and it's actually one of our top selling brands here. So what's great about the MTech? The MTech allows you to customize any lever or knob with any rows that they offer in the background, okay? So there's different types of locks you can get. You can get a passage set, which is just always unlocked from both sides. There's a privacy set as well that's available where you have a little button here. Don't think I have it on this display here, but you push the little button and it locks from one side, but it's always unlocked from the inside. So it's like a bathroom. Sometimes people use them on a bedroom. But for the most part, they've got the passage sets, the privacy sets. They also have what they call a dummy set, which is generally used for like closet doors where you have a ball catch or some other type of mechanism that holds the door latched closed. All right, so MTech allows you to buy all of these different types of locks to use in your home, and they're really great value. There's good quality stuff for a very good price. Now, let's talk about some of the options that you have available with the MTech lock. So with the MTech lock, we've got a couple of different options. So the standard option that you get with the lock is actually right here in the bottom of the display. This is the standard one. And as you can actually see the screws that hold the lock together from the inside and the outside. Now, generally the screws are only visible from the inside of the lock or inside of the room. But they're required in order to hold the outside to the inside. Now, if you actually notice this, you can see the angle at which I have to turn the lever in order to open the lock. Generally, for most locks, this is going to be around 56 to 60 degrees or so. And it's a pretty wide turning angle. Now, one of the best upgrades you can get for a lever handle from MTech is going to be this 28-degree latch option right here. So in the middle here, we've got a 28-degree rotation latch. And in general, I believe it's only a $5 upgrade per lock. And if you actually look at how easy you can turn this in order to open the latch, it's only 28 degrees in this case. If you actually want to do a compare, you can actually see how different it is. It's about half of the rotation of that lever in order to open the lock. Now, there is one more upgrade that's available for MTech locks at least. There's what they call the CF mechanism, which is the concealed fastener mechanism. And you can see here that there's no screws visible. So the way that MTech does this is there's actually a plate on the inside of this rose that holds the pieces together. And then it's covered by this rose, which generally either snaps in or there's another ring in the inside here that holds the rose in before you put the lever handle on. Okay, so those are the three options that are generally available. I do highly recommend the 28-degree latch for a lever handle. I think recently MTech stopped offering the 28-degree latch for knobs because sometimes it's too hard to turn. The springs are a lot stronger in this mechanism versus the standard. So they do spring back a lot easier, a lot stronger. That feels a lot nicer. But for a lever handle, you can really get that leverage where it's not an issue. With a knob, it might be a little tough trying to turn that rotation with your wrist. So there you have the standard, the 28-degree latch upgrade, and the concealed fastener CF upgrade. And that concludes this episode of the Hardware Hideout. So thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. And don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave me comments below, and we'll try to answer them as soon as we can. Thanks for watching.